Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lee, intuitive well-being coach and teacher. Just let me turn this music down. So I am doing a little impromptu video here. Today is the 9th of September 2024. So it is the 9/9 portal energy today. And I was actually, so I would record an activation most months for many people. I'll pop it on my website, the very small energy exchange. So I got up this morning feeling called to do an activation for today. And because I've got a new phone, none of my microphones will work and will connect with it. So I'm going to give you a free activation here on the YouTube channel. I have no idea what's going to come through. I'm just going to come in blind. I've got my cup of cacao just to help get me into a beautiful meditative creative space. And all I know is from, I'll pop the link below to my energy reading for September, which has resonated with many of you. Thank you for watching, supporting. Please share, my videos, my channel, if you feel it will help somebody else at this time. And if I was to summarize, because when I bring the videos through, I actually really struggle to remember what I've said because it is channeled. But I initially just looked at the energy for September, and it was very much about, the solar plexus, the throat chakra, liver energy coming up, which is generally manifests in the emotion of anger, resentment in the gallbladder. These are all in the solar plexus, actually, these organs, and also Kundalini. Now, I didn't really have time in that video to go into the Kundalini too much. And the Kundalini is this life force energy that sits at the base of your spine. It's depicted, it's a snake energy, okay? And many people can be scared of the snake energy, and it's actually a beautiful sign of the divine feminine. If you think of, way back, Adam and Eve time, and Eve being tempted by the snake to eat the apple, and all of those old stories that really shut down the feminine and her power. And what if, she was meant to eat the apple, which she was, of course, but that's a whole other video. But so the snake energy is, a snake sheds its skin, and that is what many of us have been doing. We've been shedding an old skin. The Kundalini is connected to the throat chakra and Mercury energy. I can actually find the card here that will show this to you. It's called the caduceus symbol, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, which is the international symbol of healing. So I want you to tune into this symbol just as we start. I think this is very, very important, and I want you to visualize this symbol going into your spine. There we go, that's it there. So there is Mercury, and I think he would have come in for the September energy. So my nose is just starting to run, and it never runs just as I'm starting here. So because this is sinuses, this is third eye, this is going to be like a third eye activation. If any of you have been feeling it, like a heaviness around the head, the eyes, that's this energy that wants to come in. And I'm going to bring through a beautiful healing activation meditation here to really help open your energy up and flow the old energy out, as today is the 9th, and the 9/9 portal is all about completion and endings. And we're building up to the eclipse season, which starts on the 17th. But the energy comes in, this week after this portal, and it's a doorway that opens. It opens in the full moon, lunar eclipse, and then it closes 2 weeks later, the start of October. And within that time, there's a lot of energy. And see it as an opportunity. Don't see it as something to be like head down, stuff coming up. Many people, there's many things coming up for people in the minute. I've had so many messages all weekend about stuff coming and people feeling, what have I done to deserve this? And please trust this process. Trust that this is the energy of the feminine. Okay, the feminine energy. Funny, I had the Isis card there, so I'm going to bring her through too. Where did she go? She was here. Isis is the ultimate divine feminine energy, and Isis is in the word crisis, okay, which is this feminine energy. So the feminine energy, the dark feminine, brings stuff up that is hidden, that needs to be healed. If you're calling in more abundance, more love, no more power, think about this year. It's a number 8 year of abundance, of power, of balance, as we work towards the autumn equinox on the 22nd of September, right in the middle of the eclipse season. And that's all about balance. So think about, you know, this caduceus symbol. There's Isis there. Just connect with Isis. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, Isis is this beautiful Egyptian goddess energy. It's in the painting. Sorry, I'm getting stuff coming through already. It's this priestess energy. And a priestess, there's priestesses, sorry, that's what I'm listening to. There's the energy of the priestess and the energy of the princess, okay? And for many of us, we've been brought up being told princess stories, and Prince Charming is going to come and save us. And it's left us in a place of codependency and a place of not being in our power. When actually we are a priestess. A priestess is like a princess energy, but in her power. And we all have access to that priestess energy, okay? So let's tune into these two energies as we start. But I want you to really, so we've got Isis, the beautiful divine feminine, divine masculine here. And if you look at this caduceus symbol here, right? It's a staff. So see that going down the base of your whole of your spine. And then these two snakes, which is the feminine and the masculine energy of the Kundalini. And this can get stuck at the base of your spine. You know, I'm writing a workshop about the menopause at the minute, as I've just sort of came through it, and it was all about the Kundalini. And it was all like knotted in the base of the spine, as many of us, many women, just when you enter menopause, it's you stepping into your power and your purpose. That is what it is. So this Kundalini energy is trying to move, this fire energy is trying to move, and many of us are scared of it. We don't understand it, and that's the hot flushes and the fire energy trying to move up. And then the wings are you. The wings represent freedom, okay? At the top, where your shoulder blades are, okay? So, yeah, we're going to do a bit of a Kundalini activation here. Third eye, bit of healing in the solar plexus. Okay, so let's just take a moment. If you could, if you're watching this, just take a wee moment with me to arrive. Okay, now I can't put the music up too much for copyright reasons, but hopefully you can hear it a little bit. So I'm just going to invite you to just close your eyes and set an intention. What are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to call in? What is not serving you anymore? What old energy, person, situation, relationship, job, whatever it is, behavior? Take some deep breaths, so deep breaths, breathing in through the nose for 3. And out through the mouth for 6. As I just pull an animal card. I want you to, I'm obviously drinking a cup of cacao. If you can, pause this. If you have cacao in the house, go and get some. If not, just tune into mine and just visualize that you have a cup of cacao in your hands, and just visualize those intentions going into that. Breathing in the energy. The cacao energy is a beautiful feminine plant-based medicine. It's connected to the energy of mother's milk and of love and nurturing. And we could all do with a wee bit of that right now. So just slow the breath down, breathing in through the nose for 3 and out through the mouth for 6. And as you breathe in, I want you to visualize a beautiful light coming in through the crown of your head. It's coming in. It's like a pyramid of light, known as the pyramid of protection. Coming in, and it's going to surround your whole energy field, your whole energy body. Visualizing yourself within this pyramid of light. This is also the start of your Merkaba. Your Merkaba is your vehicle of ascension. Whenever you meditate or do any activation, you want to make sure that you put your 4 bodies, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, into protection. So from your next in-breath, I want you to visualize breathing up from the feet now, breathing up from the earth. We have what's called an earth star chakra beneath our feet. So just visualize that star, that you're standing on a star, and visualize breathing up from the earth. And as you breathe up from the earth and out through the crown of your head, you're still breathing in for 3 and out for 6. I want you to visualize an upside down pyramid or triangle coming from the earth to meet the one above, creating this Merkaba, which is a star shape around your body. Just slow the breath down. And just allow the energy of the cacao, whether it's physically or energetically, just allow that beautiful healing liquid to move around the body, to calm the nervous system, to let your body, mind and soul know that you're entering a sacred space of healing, that you're ready to receive, that you're ready to let go of any blocks, any old energy of self-sabotage. Now we're actually going to go into the body. I want you to visualize yourself as if you're standing at the base of your spine. And as you look up your spine, it's depicted as just steps up into a temple. And the temple is at the back of your neck. So they're the doorway. So the back of your neck is called the Ultra Major Chakra, and it's otherwise known as the mouth of the god and the goddess. So it's a doorway. You're just going to prepare to, it's quite a lot of steps. And as we go up these steps are obviously going up your spine. And that's where the chakra system is also. So we're going to do a bit of cleansing and clearing here. But this is also the Kundalini energy. And we have, for those of you that don't know, we have 8 chakras within the body. And if you visualize those 8 chakras, your base, which is, the base of your spine, called the base chakra, it's the color red. Moving up to the sacral, which is in around the womb and the adrenals, and it's orange. That's your creative center, emotional center. And then you have your solar plexus just sort of in between your rib cage, the color of yellow or gold. It's connected to the inner child, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen. So we have the physical manifestations of the energy, which is your organs, and then we have the spiritual, which is your chakras. Chakra just is Sanskrit for spinning wheel. This is why I created the Hormone Balance Chakra course. This is available in the month of September at a discount I'll pop below. Then we move up to the bridge, which is the heart chakra, which is the color green. And then move into the throat, which is your throat chakra, your thyroid, which is the color of turquoise. But at the back of the neck, it is the Ultra Major Chakra, which is the teal color. It's connected to the Akashic, past lifetimes, our power. And then we have your third eye, which is an indigo colour, in the centre of your forehead and the crown of the head. These are both connected to the pituitary and the pineal hormone glands. So those are the chakras within the body, but we also have a base chakra beneath our feet. And above our head we have 3 more chakras. So there's 12 in total, connected to your 12-strand DNA. So you have your causal, your soul star, and your stellar gateway. So the Kundalini energy is also called dragon energy, and this is the year of the wood dragon. And I brought the dragons in. If any of you did my 222 portal activation, I brought them in, and they're wanting to come in again. Dragons are beautiful. They are part angelic, part earth, so they're very grounding. They are here to serve. We each have our own individual dragon, just like we have our own guardian angel. But the dragons are a lot more action oriented. They help clear the way. So with whatever you are letting go of at this time, whatever cycle is closing, whatever fears are coming up, whatever stuff is coming up for you, you're going to almost hand it over to your dragon and ask the dragon to help clear the path ahead. And as much as many of us are itching to go up these steps, it's really important that we take our time, that we understand and allow the energy to come in to clear the path ahead. So we're going to bring in the energy of the elements. And there's 2 things that you can do here. I'm seeing many of us with a hose, a water hose, very, very strong water hose. That's bringing in the water element. So you can actually physically bring that in as you clear the spine, the chakras as we walk. It's like we're cleaning these steps. I'm just seeing, really old steps, like grouting in the bathroom, you're clearing away the old weeds. And in fact, as many of us before we started, you couldn't even see the steps. It just looked like a muddy hill that we were walking up. But actually, as you start to clear this away, they're very, very beautiful, ancient stone steps that are really beautiful. Much like when you, say you move into a house and there's really, the original floorboards are there, but they've been covered over. That's what I'm being shown. So take some time here and you can do one of 2 things. You can visualize yourself with this hose, or you can call in the water dragon to clear the way for you. Or you can do a bit of both. And if you imagine we're working up through the chakras. Base chakra, our roots, our ancestral issues, our deepest fears. Untangling the knots. And for many, I'm seeing a beautiful light code going in through the crown of your head. Just be open to receiving this light code to help clear the base chakra. Also being shown for many, what we do is we hold old parts of us, we put old parts of us in the shadows, old versions of us at various ages that maybe have done something wrong, that have got angry, that have felt betrayed, that feel shame, whatever it is. This is what the shadow work is. Subconscious mind, inner child, inner teenager. And I'm seeing as you're now starting to clear the way, it's like I'm seeing versions of yous all running from the two different sides. And just welcome them, because they want to come with you. These are parts of you. This is why we do this inner work. These are parts of you that want to integrate it, that want to become whole. These are parts of you that get triggered. So for many, some will be able to see, some will be hearing, some will have fallen asleep at this point. That is okay. We're all at different stages on our ascension journey. You can repeat this many times. Now we're going to, sorry, we're not. So what we're going to do here, we're still in the base chakra. We've been asked to turn around and we're going to see our parents. And we've been holding an energy, ancestral energy, and we're now ready to move forward. So we're going to hand this, if you imagine you're holding a ball of energy, and all of the stuff that you've been carrying that is not serving you is in this ball of energy, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you're going to split it into two. One's going to be connected to the mother line, one is the father line. And I want you to welcome in your parents, and behind your parents is their parents' parents' parents. So, you know, they're going to turn around and pass it back, and turn around and pass it back, and turn around and pass it back. So it's not like you're giving it back to your parents, it's going back to the source to be transmuted. So when you're ready, just hand that back and guide them to turn around and do the same. And we're going to just do a wee bit of cord cutting here to cut from the ancestral baggage. This is why many people have felt stuck. We're now ready to move forward. This is why many boundaries are coming up in families. The old ways, where the female does everything. Masculine energy. Many abandonment wounds are coming up for people at the minute. So just hand it over, and I want you to turn around. And I'm being shown you taking off an old skin, like an old piece of clothing. It's like an old boiler suit that you've been using as protection. And you like zip it up, and it's got a hood and all, and you're just going to unzip it and step out of it. It's like I'm just seeing like a bright orange one, like prison prisoners would wear. So you've really felt quite trapped, and we are, you know, this is known as a prison planet, but that's another one, another video. So step out of that energy. And then we're going to step into the sacral, into the sacral chakra. And it's the color orange. So I'm feeling like a real fire energy coming in now. So it feels like we're stepping into like a volcano or something, like real fire energy. And the sacral is connected to the adrenal glands. So that's the cortisol rising when you get those hot flushes or you get the fire energy. But our fire energy is connected to our creation and our creative power, and it's where we create from. You know, the sacral is connected to our womb in females, and in males it's the equivalent where we create from, energetically, obviously. So I want you to, again, you can be holding fire. And I'm seeing this for many, it's like a laser. Do you know one of those laser swords of fire that you would see in one of those superhero movies? Or you can call in the fire dragon. I think it's, I don't know why I'm being shown the two, so it just depends on you, whether you want to do it yourself or to call in the dragon. And if you imagine, the sacral chakra is also connected to the large intestine. And the large intestine, they're yin-yang organs, the large intestine and the lungs. And the lungs is where we hold grief, and the large intestine is where we struggle to let go and we hold on. It's where our toxins come out through our bowels. So I'm being shown us actually entering our large intestine, and like it is a path. And we're doing a wee bit of shamanic healing here with this laser. And we're just cutting the sides of the large intestine, just to really help get rid of stuff that's being built up. Or you can just bring the fire dragon in to breathe. It's like a tunnel. That's the word I'm looking for, a tunnel. And there could also be one or two versions of you in here too. That's just struggling to move on, struggling to let go, that's still in the past. Particularly if you have any IBS symptoms. Skin issues are also connected to the bowels. Unprocessed grief. Go quiet to allow to meet any versions of you in here. I mean, shown this is more inner teenager, and that would make sense, as that's when, for females, you know, they'll get their cycle, and you choose your GCSEs, your A levels, you know, you start to think about what you want to do as a career, what you want to create. And for many, we didn't have the support of that. That's why many of us are in the wrong jobs. So as much as the fire energy is really clearing the way here, it's also the water energy is following swiftly behind to kill it all down, to allow it to flow, because the sacral is actually connected to the water element, but there's too much fire and inflammation for many people in this area. It's also starting to rain, so there's water coming in from all angles. And we're now going to enjoy this flow as if it's like a water slide and have a bit of fun as we enter this solar plexus. The solar plexus is connected to fun, joy, the inner child, the sun. So we are coming down this river into this beautiful garden. And it's just so bright, it's full of, it's just the sun. And in this garden we have the tree of life, the original tree of Mu from the Garden of Eden. And there is a male and female self standing here, your masculine and feminine self. This tree is full of apples. And both of you, both your masculine and feminine self, are going to eat the apples. You're going to eat so many apples. Apples are really good for the liver. There is a beautiful liver flush that you can do that is just about eating apples. You can get it, I'll pop the link below actually. So really connect with your feminine and masculine selves here. If you were a feminine energy, what would that look like? If you were a masculine energy, what would that look like? You can do this meditation activation again and go and get a free birth chart reading from cafeastrology.com, and you look up your feminine is your Venus energy, your masculine is your Mars, and look at what sign they're in, and that will help you understand your feminine and masculine selves. There's also a really beautiful book called The Sex Priestess. I will pop the link below for that as well. And that helps you understand your feminine and masculine selves. So I want you just to stay in this place with your feminine and your masculine energy and get them to work together. Think about your feminine as your intuition, your masculine as your logic and your action. You to see the two of them just working together. Once they've finished eating and filling themselves up with the forbidden fruit, temptation, have what you want, eat what you want in moderation, no more depriving, let's have a bit of fun. I want you to see the two of them just really sit and look at each other, starting to work together instead of against each other. For many years we have just been in this imbalanced masculine and feminine energy of just doing, of high cortisol, of punishment, of feeling guilty, of, working so hard. But we need to allow the flow in. Connecting with our higher selves, being gentle, connecting with the earth to create a new earth. And as I say that, we're on 333. 3. Number 33 is coming up for many at the minute as an age, but it's also connected to Christ consciousness energy. Jesus died on the cross, age 33. So the Father went. It's coming up. Father, healing, abandonment wounds. So we're now going to enter the trunk of this tree. And this is us moving up into the heart, our heart chakra. Chakra is also close to the lungs, and if you visualize the lungs and the alveoli, it is like a tree. So we're walking up the trunk into the branches of this tree, and so we're shamanically in a tree, but we're also in our heart and in our lungs. As many of us don't breathe properly, so take some deep breaths here. And as you're breathing out, I really want you to breathe out the smoke, breathe out the heavy energy. And as you're breathing out, I want you to visualize actually breathing out the heaviness that's got stuck in all of the alveoli. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but and this is the energy, it's got the green color, so I want to bring the energy of the earth in. Earthiness. And I'm being shown an analogy of us cutting a grass. So it's like we're in our heart chakra and we're cutting the grass. And we're clearing out. We've got like an old lawnmower where you have to actually empty the grass. Clearing out the karmic trench I'm hearing. And then I'm going to bring you back to your intentions at the beginning. You're going to see your intentions in this little bag. And you're going to sprinkle this all over this grass, all over your heart chakra, planting new seeds. As we walk up the esophagus, so we walk up and out of the tree. I'm being shown like do you know like that nursery rhyme, Jack and the Beanstalk? So it's like a beanstalk, so we're going up this beanstalk, which is the esophagus, up into the throat chakra, and it's really like blowy, windy, so this is the element of wind coming in. It's like, so I really want you steady here. You know, the throat chakra is where we hold shame. It's a big one where many of us get blocked. If not everybody, to be honest. So just as you come up this beanstalk, stay strong. As it gets really, really windy, allow that to clear your throat, clear away the cobwebs, to allow you to get a weight off your chest. And like the analogy of Jack and the Beanstalk, you know, we're going up to get the 3 golden eggs, or the golden egg. I'm saying 3, but 3 golden eggs, and you've got the big giant up here. So that is that part of us, our shadow, that we can be scared to face. We can see it in other people. So don't be scared. Soften. Whatever's going on in your own life, there is maybe somebody that you need to have a conversation with. I'm being shown. Just pick one person. You can repeat this many times for different people, but just pick the main issue that you're having at the minute that's causing so much stress. And this can be with another person, or it can also be with yourself, a younger version of yourself, okay? And see it as this giant. And I want you to just see it from a higher version. Soften the energy. Just feel your heart softening. And they will start to look less scary. I want you to sit beside them and have a conversation. Get stuff off your chest. All of the things that you needed to say and you didn't. That you maybe can't actually say to them in the 3D. pause this and then press play again when you're finished. And then we're just going to move on. Yeah, okay. So it's one golden egg, and this is depicted as your third eye chakra. I'm seeing, I've never noticed this before, that an egg is an eye. It's really interesting. So there's a golden egg here, and you're going to lift that golden egg and you're going to place it on your third eye. And the golden energy is connected to wisdom, creation, intuition, third eye activation. So as you place that golden egg, it's just going to be very, very bright. And you're just going to visualize your third eye opening so you can see the truth now of the things around you as you go back to your life after this healing activation meditation. Be in a place of observation. This is also Horus energy. Seeing things from that bird's eye point of view. Horus is Isis's son. It's a hawk, that hawk eye. And as I say that, a hawk comes in and you just jump on its back. Wow. And this beautiful hawk energy, Horus energy, is going to take you over your life as we enter into the crown chakra. And this is where we get to attach to things in our life. So what do you need to detach from? So take a minute to fly over your life. Observe you. What advice would you give to you as we get ready to close this? And as you then go about your day and you enter the energy of September, which is all about focus and decluttering and logical mind and getting your ducks in a row, you know, what sort of things do you need to do? And it may look like a lot, but it can start with the simplest of things, as I discussed in my energy reading, which I'll pop below, of just diet, clothing, you know, old energy in the phone, and, you know, deleting numbers and people and daily cord cutting. You know, it can be the simplest of things. Just going for a walk rather than going and starting a gym. It doesn't need to be big. So observe you in your daily life. This can also feel quite emotional because we don't really stop and observe ourselves. What's most important to you? Is that what you're focusing on? Are you focusing on lack? Are you focusing on what you don't have? Are you being hard and critical to yourself? Look at the beautiful abundance around you. Start with a place of gratitude. Many of us focus on what's not working rather than what is. Focus on what we don't have rather than what we do. Let's call in our soul dragon, our personal dragon now. And Horus steps aside and we now jump on this dragon. And this is your own dragon, just like you have an angel. And this dragon is going to clear the way. So you're going to ask this dragon to clear the way for you as you come out of this activation. So we're going to get ready to close this activation. We're not closing it just yet. I'm being shown the back of the neck. We have to enter here. This is a doorway. And I'm being shown the number 22. 22nd of September is Mabon. It's the autumn equinox. So I want you to see this doorway opening at the back of your neck. And now the stuff is ready. If you imagine it's a doorway, like a cupboard, like a wardrobe where we've stuffed everything in, and it's just opening. So it's just all gonna flow out. and a lot of clarities. And all we're doing is opening the doorway. And we're entering a doorway energetically. A new doorway. Today is the 9-9, which is endings. Then we have the beginnings. And between now and the 22nd, you're going to clear up a lot of stuff. It's really, really important that you drink plenty of water after this activation. You can repeat this many, many times. Please comment, please share, please send this to as many people as possible, because there is so much beautiful energy in this. You know, there is the Reiki healing, there's the shamanic energy. Oh, so much in it will help so many people. And also, if you want to continue, you can reach out to work with me. You can, I'll pop the link below actually for a discount for the hormone balance. I'm also going to be setting up a monthly membership for the activations as well. And then do more private videos in Patreon. I just want to show you the card that I pulled, the animal card. I just love alignment. It's the snake. And it says creation. You're now getting ready to create. Think of being the leader in your own life. Oh, look at the tree. This is like the heart, the snake. Masculine and feminine balance, which is the equinox, day and night of equal length. So let's get ready just to close the space. And I want you to visualize yourself back in your body, wiggling fingers and toes. Visualize the earth beneath you. Visualize your feet back on the earth. Bring in your senses, your smells, your sights, your sounds. I want you just to take a minute and call all parts of you back. Hope you enjoyed that. I had no idea what was going to come through there. And I think as much as I'm doing this in September, I think you could actually repeat this activation anytime, really. It feels timeless. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I'm honoured to bring this through, and thank you for staying with me. And yeah, reach out if you need me.